This is Justin Carter with TSR Newz. The Venango County District Attorney Shawn has announced that there will be no charges in the shooting death of Peter Spencer. During a news conference on Tuesday, White said that Spencer's death is justified by self-defense. White says that investigators conducted several interviews citing 4 witnesses who were at that cabin smoking marijuana and doing mushrooms. Those witnesses, all of whom were white, claimed that Spencer became angry that a bonfire they started was not big enough. The DA says that Spencer began firing an AK-47 into the air and ordered people to get on the ground. Spencer's coworker, who's been the main suspect all along, says that he tried to calm him down, but Spencer then pointed that AK-47 at him and 2 others. The coworker then shot him with a 9mm gun.
The AK-47 assault rifle was pointed directly at him after he had already witnessed, the suspect witnessed, that the gun had been pointed at the other witnesses. They were prevented to leave and their personal property taken from them at threat. The person against whom the force is used displays or otherwise uses a firearm. That's what the AK-47 is in this case. Under the use of force, we believe in this case that there is enough evidence presented for self-defense that we are not going to be to overcome our burden and show that this was not self-defense beyond a reasonable doubt. And for that reason, there will be no charges filed against the suspect in this case.
Spencer's death was the subject of a TSR investigation back in February. His fiancée back then told us that she dropped him off to a campsite in December in Venango County, Pennsylvania. She showed up the next day to pick him up, but police told her that he'd been shot 9 times. His body was laying in the front lawn. Now, Spencer's family attorney, Paul Jubis, did send a statement to the Shade Room and says in part, quote, that while we disagree with the decision, we are not surprised by it. This is the type of behavior we have seen from the PA State Police and the Venango County District Attorney from the outset. Next week, this office will hold a news conference to respond in full to today's news conference. Stay with the Shade Room as this story develops. For TSR News, I'm Justin Carter.